Alright, so here's a quick video of a jukebox that I've got in the shop here. This is a 1978 Rockola 474 Sybaris, and I must say it's a very tacky, cheesy jukebox, but really, you know, that's kind of what it's all about, particularly with the 70s machines. You know, in the 70s it was all about blinky lights and tacky art, and you know, the tackier the better. At least that's the way I see it. So yeah, this is a very tacky jukebox. But yeah, let me get into this. So a very clean and tacky jukebox. These I've had a few of them come through here in varying states, and this is a model that, you know, I think I've mentioned it in a few other videos that I've made of this model, that they tended to not age well. You know, they're made of presswood, and so they get nicked and scraped very easily. There's like a thin, I don't know, there's a layer of something on this that when you bump it with something, it just a big chunk will come out. And so a lot of them look pretty shabby by now, but this one is in very good shape. You'll see the sides are all nice and black. There's no chunks or scuffs. The chrome is good, but for a few small little specks. There was a little speck there, and a few little specks in here that I touched up. But otherwise, all the chrome is good. And on these also, the chrome that is on, you know, that surrounds this bezel here, and, you know, all these little chrome accents, a lot of these are often missing because these are technically just glued on. So you can imagine, you know, back in the day, if this was in a bar and some kid figured out that, you know, all he had to do is kind of get his finger in there, that it's not surprising that a lot of these are missing pieces. So this one is complete. The only little chrome trim, well, the matching mate to this, there should be one down here. It doesn't have it. But, well, what are you going to do, you know? Otherwise, it's extremely complete. It's got its, well, the coin box, and it's got all of its coin gear. Right now, it's not on free play. There's a credit switch that you switch inside, or it runs off of quarters, either or. It's 160 selections, so it holds, what does that mean? 160 selections is what, 80 records? My math is bad, but yeah, that sounds right. I'll lift the lid here and just show you how pretty everything is under here. Very nice. Amplifier's been rebuilt. And the mechanism has been serviced, and like I said, it's got all of its coin gear, so no, it's a clean machine with all of its bits, and a real survivor. Oh, and also, you'll notice I'm having a hard time closing the lid. Well, that's because it has brand new shocks. That's another thing that happens with these, is the shocks are always bad on them, so when I get them in here, I replace them. And yeah, so before this gets too long, let's play a song here. These Rockolas are pretty loud. I gotta say, they definitely, let's see if we can capture a little of this magic here. Yeah, these were the Rockolas that sounded good. They got good amps. Let's see how loud this is.